I rise today to honor the life and legacy of a truly remarkable Buffalonian, John J. Heidinger, who passed away at the age of 72 on January 1st, 2026. John's presence was woven into the fabric of Buffalo, and with his passing, our city has lost a pillar in our community. To know John was to know something essential about Buffalo itself: loyalty, humor, generosity, and an unwavering devotion to the people and places that shaped him. John was born and raised in Buffalo's Old First Ward, a neighborhood defined by its character and Irish pride. And John carried that with him every day of his life. He was one of 8 children raised by Jack and Elizabeth Heidinger in a small apartment near O'Connell Avenue, where love, faith, and hard work were not just values, they were a way of life. That foundation shaped the course of John's story. John deeply believed in the power of organized labor, in the fairness, stability, and respect unions provide to working families. That conviction led him to dedicate more than 40 years of his life as an usher and ticket taker, where he stood shoulder to shoulder with his fellow union members and ultimately went on to serve as president of Local 235, which would later become SEIU Local 200 United. As president, John negotiated fair contracts, defended livelihoods, and helped ensure that generations of workers in Western New York, including me and my family, could make a better life for themselves and their loved ones. But if you grew up in Buffalo, chances are you knew John in another way too. In the early years of his career, John served as equipment manager for the Buffalo Sabres. He loved the team, the travel, the stories, the joy of being part of something larger than himself. John would even invite players, especially those far from home with nowhere to go, to his house for Thanksgiving dinner. That was John, making room at the table, always looking out for others, and always treating everyone like family. In so many ways, John was present for Buffalo's most cherished memories: Sabres games, Bills games, Bison's games, Shea's performances, Klein Hands concerts, and the racetrack, the Odd, the Rock Pile, Pilot Field, the Ralph, and the arena. John was the familiar face at the door, the one who knew your name, the one who greeted you with a smile and made you feel welcome. But above all else, John's favorite role was being a devoted father to Michael, Suzanne, and Sarah, and a cherished papa to his grandson, Ethan. He was also a beloved friend and partner to Martha. May we honor John's memory by living with the same generosity, loyalty, and pride in where we come from that he showed throughout his life. To John's extensive family, friends, and loved ones, we hold you in our hearts. On behalf of a grateful city and on behalf of a grateful nation, may John J. Heidinger rest in peace.